So the new rankings came out, and man, there's a little bit of a shakeup, and I'll chime in. Today's show is brought to you by Booked and Busy Talent. Booked and Busy Talent is a full talent agency that doesn't chase deals, they create deals. Clients receive counsel from strategic management consultants who have worked at Google for former President Barack Obama and in the healthcare industry. Their cross-industry business knowledge has helped them secure groundbreaking deals for their clients, such as first-team All-SEC gymnast Darian Goburn, the undisputed queen of the four, and Jackson State University two-sport human highlight reel Malachi Wyman. What are you waiting for? Get booked and busy today by contacting them at bookedandbusytalent@gmail.com to set up a future client consultation to get your NIL deals rolling. What's good, everyone? This is Raw Truth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. And there has been some shakeup in the new 2022 HBCU recruiting rankings. Now, this was set yesterday on the 26th of January. So as number one, still the same, Jackson State. And it's not even the final day of signing day. It's not even part two of signing day. And Jackson State is still dead set at number one. Number two, we have a flip. Instead of Alabama A&M, we have Grambling State at number two. Grambling State has 3 4-stars and 13 3-stars. Now the 4-stars are the transfer players. But the good thing about these transfer players, they're younger. They're not like, a lot of them are not, 23, 24-year-olds. They have some youth and they have some eligibility. But one thing that I should key in and talk about is the reason why Grambling State's number two. They flipped another Southern commit, and they flipped Dante Starks, who is a hybrid linebacker safety. In high school, he was an Under Armour All-American, then played at LSU. Things didn't work out. Then went to JUCO and became a force at the JUCO level. He's one of those transfers who is a ready-made player, instant impact player, high IQ, knows the game well, and he can hit. But he is your modern-day type of linebacker. He's kind of like, if you compare it to a player in the NFL, and I'm not saying he's exactly like him, but I'm telling you about this new position of a flex linebacker. If you ever watch Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, who used to play for Notre Dame and now playing for the Browns, this is who Dante Starks will be. Dante Starks will be that player. You can have him flank out to coverage, or you can have him as your lead blitzer on the edge. You can move him around. So I know he's listed as linebacker, but he can play your hybrid safety as well. This is a big time get for Grambling State. And Grambling State, they've been hearing all the chatter and everything and all the other schools, and they're saying to themselves, what about us? But actually, instead of just saying, what about us, Grambling State is also saying, we want to win a SWAC too. And I like their mindset. I like the recruits they're getting. They're not just settling for transfers. They're keeping it balanced. And I can always respect that. I had some people DM me about Jackson State and if anybody in the SWAC this year can supplant them in rankings. And I had to be honest with them. I had to tell them that No, not this year. The momentum is too strong, and they're about to get, allegedly, 2 highly ranked players. Allegedly. I'm not saying it's set in stone. It could just be 1, but allegedly I heard 2. But I'm impressed with all of the HBCU teams stacking their talent. Look at Alabama A&M now. They have the most transfer players. Actually, it's not even close. They have 16 transfer players and 1 high schooler. So Coach Maynard, he's motivated. He wants experienced players. He wanted to address weaknesses, especially on defense. Got that brother from Illinois, Beeson. Beeson played at Duncanville, and he was a beast. He was a 4-star. He's going to be an instant starter and should be the leader of the team on defense. Good range, good ball skills. Should help out Alabama A&M a lot. Famu, they're number 4. 6 3-stars, 1 4-star transfer, of course. Transfer from Texas A&M, and then he went to JUCO Moore. I like how FAMU is not only settling for transfer portal players, but high school talent. And I like that formula that Coach Willie Simmons is doing. He's pretty much saying, if you are a baller and you present a specific need, we'll give you a scholarship from the transfer portal. But if you're not, we might as well go for the high school talent. That's great recruiting right there. And we have a switch. Number 5 used to be Mississippi Valley State, but they moved to number 6. Southern moved up. Shout out to Coach Dooley. I know they had 2 transfer players that decommitted from their school and went to Grambling. But Coach Dooley is doing his job, man. He's doing his thing. A couple of days ago, I think it was like 3 days ago, they had a big-time commitment from former Louisiana Lafayette, a.k.a. Louisiana, wide receiver, 6'4", 210. He is a beast, man. His name is Cassius Allen, and a big play, big possession receiver. And if you look at Southern's roster, they have the receivers. They have the athletes. My problem with Southern is they always were so entwined in the run that they live and die by the run, and did not use the talent on that roster to air it out. They had tight ends. You've seen it against Jackson State. They had the players. But Coach Dooley and his offensive philosophy will help get that rectified. Trust me. And if you're a Southern fan, you should be happy. Coach Dooley is well respected in Louisiana. He's going to have the recruits. And look out for the signing day. He's going to sign a long haul. And I'm just not surprised by any of this, what Coach Dooley is doing. And that's why I can see him at that ranking. And reading down from the list, again, number 6, Mississippi Valley, 4 3-stars, no 4-stars, which is really good for a team that did not have an above 500 record. But shout out to Coach Dansby. He's doing an excellent job. He does more with less and should get the renovations and all the stuff that all the great and talented HBCUs get, that the Blue Bloods get. Mississippi Valley should have that. So administration, y'all got to get that fixed and squared away, because you have a coach that a lot of teams would love to have on their roster. Trust me. Number 7, Howard Bison. They have 6 3-stars, no 4-stars. But good recruiting right there. Number 8, Alcorn. Shout out to Coach Fred McNair. 4 3-stars. But they're not done. Look out for signing day. You know how Coach Fred McNair does. He wants fit. He wants kids that will buy in, kids that will mold in. He's not going to just offer a bunch of transfer portal players just to give out a scholarship. No, he wants players who believe in Alcorn and believe in his vision and want to be a part of the culture of Alcorn State. And this is why I always respect Coach McNair, man. He's a man's man, and the players play hard for him. I know we're talking about all these other teams, but don't sleep on Alcorn. For some reason, Alcorn is one of those teams when you start to give up on them, they sneak right back in and be like, well, wait a minute. They're 2 games away from winning that portion of the SWAC. It was like that last season. They were 2 games away for playing in the SWAC championship. Number 9. Oh, this is a real surprise. Alabama State. Shout out to Alabama State. 5 3-stars, 0 4-stars. They had a transfer running back from Ole Miss. He should contribute right away. Man, and a lot of people made fun of that new head coach. Just talking about he was a real estate guy and didn't give him a chance. Didn't give him a fair shake. And silently, so far, he's proven a lot of people wrong, especially in the recruiting trail. I'm sure he's heard all the chatter and the disrespect towards his name. And he's letting everybody know that he's putting people on notice. So I don't know if they'll have a winning season, but they will play hard. They will do that. And number 10, Tennessee State. 3 3-stars, no 4-stars. But shout out to Coach Eddie George. Eddie George, he has a different philosophy in recruiting. Wants players that fit to his scheme. They play like a old school type of, kind of like the Giants back in the day, just a pro style, fullback, tight end, meat and potato football. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Smash mouth football. And I expect improvements. Remember, Tennessee State has such a young roster. A lot of those players will come back. So they don't really need that much. They only need players that can fill out a weakness here and there. But that's about it. Make sure to tune in to signing day. And the day after signing day, I'll produce the final rankings of the HBCU 2022 recruiting rankings. Make sure to tune into that. Peace and blessings to everybody. Y'all have a great day. Man, this is a joyous time. If you're an HBCU fan, as I call it, the HBCU Renaissance, no one can stop this movement. Peace and blessings, and I'm out.